Fully charged. Oh, I guess my computer went sleep mode for a bit. Lots of notifications. Open up Twitch. And let's put that tweet out. Oh, if you have a Christmas image you want me to do instead, I can fix that up real
Oh,
quick.
you know what? Let me get something for you real quick. I was not prepared at all this Christmas.
It's fine. Me either, and I've had time to prepare. I did the little edit of mine for my profile picture, but I never edited it onto my mouth open one.
Mm.
So it's we're live, by the way. I think I said, but just to double up.
Okay, I won't say anything incriminating.
You better not. Better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out.
You better watch out. Let's see. How do I do this? Oh, VC Face is letting my emotions work today. That's funny.
You have emotions.
Yee.
Oh, yeah, do you see V-Roids on Steam now?
No, I
Yeah.
did not see that.
So, auto updates.
Yes, finally.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Color source. Oh man, my brain is just working way too slow today.
You're okay.
Okay. Getting Photoshop open.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, it's on my other screen.
Should we check the chat? Okay, we good? We live? Oh!
Whoops.
Ah, I know why that happened. It's fine. I'll put it back up in a sec.
finally got it. Shit, I forgot how much stuff I have on my desktop. I really gotta clean it up. There you go.
Okay, we just doing a single boy. That's cool.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I mean, people can see us. But it's fine. A little preamble for Christmas, because that's what Christmas is. That's what Christmas Eve is. It's a preamble up to the main event. And you know what? Sometimes you gotta enjoy the preamble. And sometimes you just gotta put up with it and take what you can get.
What?
I haven't resized anything yet. I gotta show you, my OBS.
Okay. And I'm loading. Oh my god. Perfect. Just slide me down next to you like a little flea. Yes, even better. Aww.
I'm actually leaving it like that.
Yes.
Alright,
That is great.
Let me change that. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright. Let's get into this shit.
Alright.
Goodbye, Miss Bartender.
Oh.
Yeah, that was what they named the final update of the game.
Oh.
Because, yeah, they're done with it.
Eee.
And then they made VA-11 All A Kids, which is a detective game set in, like, a high school. But they specify all the characters are over 18, and you play as Dana.
Oh.
The story is, Say has been setting up, like, this booth for some event or another that the school's doing, and, Milk's tiny on the shoulder. Yeah, she is. The way I said that made it sound like an innuendo, but I just find it very amusing. Your account was charged $8,000 as payment for your electricity bill. Have a nice day. Jill's power didn't get cut. This gives her peace of mind, and now she'll focus on work with no problem. Have a nice day. Bill paid. Didn't you have a boyfriend named Bill? I love you, Paul. I wish you were real. I want to play the video game. How do I play the video game? None of these are the video game. Fucking shoulder massager. Alright. Spooky. Oh yeah, the little one have been receiving Milk the demon on your left. Yeah, she would be on my left. I should just put a little me on my right. Which is just, you know, I don't have an angel and a demon, I just have, two chaotic gremlins that take their chaos in different directions.
Yes.
And then on yours, it's just two of me influencing you anyway. And but it's like, it's a recursive pattern. So, because then on my shoulders, it's you and me. But then on my do you get what I'm saying? It's just like,
Yes.
it goes all the way down. I kind of want to make an edit of that. Alright, let's go to work. Merry Christmas Eve. Saturday, December 24th. Hey, wait a minute. Wait.
Hmm?
Yeah, next to... Ah, no, it's Thursday today. Shit. I was gonna say next year it'll actually be in sync with the weeks as well, but it won't. That's the year after.
Oh, darn.
Last year it would be in sync. Curses. Ah well, good evening. Ah, hey Jill. How are you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. It's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did he run away again? Nah, I have him on errand duty, buying the drinks for tomorrow. It sounds weird coming from the owner of a bar. Every drink from here would come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, those kinds of walks are always good for Gil. You're the boss. Who's coming so far? Well, there's the three of us, the dogs, you invited Titty Hacker, Gil invited Jamie. Oh yeah, Jamie's coming. That's fine, I voice him usually. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Sounds good so far. Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. The more the merrier. I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point. That's true. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. Alright. We'll leave the music as we usually do. Time to mix drinks and change lives. I don't know who this is. We'll find out, I guess. I didn't put up a schedule for today. Wait here, I'll check inside. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, it's these two! Shit, I wish we had someone else here to do this, because these two talk to each other a lot. Alright,
Oh, I'll take one of them.
yeah, you pick one, I'll pick the other.
I want to be the green one.
That's fair. Okay. Hey, Blinks. Boop. Oh, a BTC bar. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena convention... Oh, I don't think she speaks much, actually.
Oh, you want me to take this one instead?
Yeah, because she's going to be talking to Jill.
Okay. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is?
Why does that place make people get lost so easily? They should have called it the Minotaur. The Minotaur. I should know this. They're my cousin. They should have called it the. I can't do it today. What is that word, Milk?
Minotaur?
They should have called it the Minotaur Center.
Hmm?
Hold on. Let me scribble the directions on paper.
Thanks.
Go to the right when you see a building filled with hobos. This should be it.
Thanks a lot.
Anything else I can help you with?
What the hell? I'll have a drink. What about you? Aw, she's so cute. A Brantini, please.
Right. The girl asked me for a Brantini. The Lilum freaks me out. Jill, that's racist. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, you know what I might do once this is all said and done? I think I'm gonna go through and take a note of how many times I prepare each drink. Or how many times I correctly serve each drink, in the sense that, like...
Ooh.
Because, you know, sometimes I serve the... Actually, no, I have a perfect survey record, except for that one time. But... So it's like, I just want to go through and see through the run, like, how many Brantinis were ordered, how many Fringe Weavers did I force upon people, etc., etc.
Yes. That'd be interesting.
Brantini. Here you are.
Thanks.
That's an interesting outfit in this cold season, miss.
Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vella for the time being. Huh. Interesting.
And your Lilum friend is... Essentia. I get it, you're cosplaying too? Sure, let's go with that.
Have you heard of a game called Yick Bartender?
That cult classic game that has seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year. Oh hey, Final Fantasy VII. Or Resident Evil 4. It could apply to either, really.
That one. We're in a cosplay group dedicated to it and we got lost on the way.
I heard you talking to someone outside.
Oh yeah, a friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside.
Aw, man. Shouldn't he enter?
He'll be fine.
Something amiss? Also, I don't like the way Essentia is just... She's clearly standing, like, sideways and tilting her head to look at us the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, this is a cool shot for a character portrait, but... She's the only one who stands like this, so this is how she's standing at the bar.
Yep.
It's weird. There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Would that description mean anything to you, Milk? Character in this game.
Not sure.
Oh, okay. You remember the spooky ghost? Who,
Oh, yes!
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her. Because I missed this the first time around, and I know you haven't been here for every single session, because, honestly, that would be a lot of time to be here, and while I would love to have you around all that time, you know. So yeah, I was just like, hey, I should probably nudge what this is referencing.
Yes.
Wearing jeans under a skirt, that's my favorite thing about Anna. Because she does it, and this is a quote from her, because it's just weird enough to make people look and be bothered by it, but not weird enough for people to come up and question her.
That's fair.
Yeah, she does it just to piss, like, not even piss people off, but just to itch their brain a little.
E. Now, don't spook the bartender.
Spook? Anything else?
I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way.
And you? I'm fine. Vela asked for a fluffy dream. The Lilum still freaks me out. This is probably for the best, and I'll explain why later. Here.
Yep, this is the thing. Damn, I got dizzy pretty fast. I better stop here. Now that I think about it, just who are you, Essentia?
What? Isn't she your friend?
I guess. I don't know. I just kind of met her in a convention and she's stuck with me ever since.
I want to see a manga based on that premise.
Yes.
Like, I bumped into this cute girl at a convention, and I want it to be Yuri. No bland main character who's just, like, nothing. I want them to both have personalities. But that sounds like just a cute in fiction, creepy in real life friendship. Just like, I met her at a convention, and now she just kind of follows me around.
She also seems off, like she's missing something or thinking too much.
Interference. Slow synchronization.
Well, I won't hold you any longer. We should go. Goodbye.
Please, come again.
Why the hell are you on the floor? Tased? By the vending machines?
wonder if he said something to piss off Dee Dee or Go-Go. Black sailor uniform. I hope I'm just overthinking it. More importantly, though, jeans under a skirt? Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey, Dorothy. Ah!
Oh, hi, honey.
She
Oh,
just
dear.
Are you okay? Hey, Blinks, that's a perfect manga title.
Hmm?
I met a girl at a convention center and now she's my best friend?
Yes.
Are you okay?
I just kind of wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted.
Can Llewyn just wander? Jill, that's racist. Can I get you something?
Oh, a sugar rush. Yeah, that.
Right. Dorothy seems down. She asked for a sugar rush, but hasn't she told me about a drink that cheers her up? Fuck! She has.
Oh no. Oh no.
See, normally when I play this game, I play it in batches, but I'm pretty sure this was like the second thing she ever orders. And she says she orders it when she's having a good day or a bad day. And then you ask her, like, oh, well, what's today? And she's like, today's a good day. Fuck, I don't remember what it is. I don't think you were here.
No, last time she ordered a Bleeding Jane because it was her time of the month.
Yeah, it was literally the first thing I think it's like the first or second drink she ever orders. And I'm not going to cheat by looking it up, but... Oh. Okay. I'm going to go through the drinks, and let's see if anything tickles my brain. It's not the Bad Touch. It's not a beer. Could be a Bleeding Jane. Don't think it's a Bloom Light. Don't know if it's Blue Fairy. No, that's Alma's thing. Although Dorothy might like them too. Velvet. No, it's not Kravitz Spike. Dorothy doesn't drink that. It's not the Fringe Weaver. I would have remembered that. It's not that. Not that. It's not that. I don't think it's a Mars Blast. No, I don't think it's any of the blasts. Maybe it's a Piano Woman? No. Sparkle. Fuck. None of that really tickled anything in my brain.
Oh no.
Oh, this was like... This was literally like 2 weeks ago. Well, nearly.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone in chat happens to remember, I will accept backseating this once. Or whenever I ask for it, really. But, you know. A backseating I didn't ask for is liable to get your message deleted. Hey, Ox, I think if I remember, you could try piano. It could. I was thinking Piano Woman. It's a good call though, Yang. I was thinking Piano Man. No, I was thinking Piano Woman.
It does say happy in it.
It does. And Dorothy doesn't seem like the kind of person to be like, well, because I'm a woman, they would expect me to order Piano Woman, so I'll order a Piano Man. She doesn't seem like that kind of person. She seems like someone who would just order the Piano Woman. Oh, you meant woman? Okay. Okay. Alright, Milk?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna leave this to you. Do we go with the safe option and go with the Sugar Rush? Or do we risk it a little and go with the Piano Woman and maybe get a better result?
Let's try the Piano Woman.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, here we go. Here you go.
This is.
Didn't you say? Yeah, thank you, Yang. Like, it kind of tickled me a little bit, but I wasn't confident on anything. Thank you, Yang. Yeah. Piano. Well, I'm glad my reasoning about the Piano Man thing was correct, so otherwise I felt like a right idiot. Merry Christmas, man. Well, 4 more minutes.
Merry Christmas.
4 more minutes. Unless you're
In 4
in
minutes.
a country that's further ahead of me, which is quite a few now, actually. It's already Christmas in Australia. I should message Ame and say Merry Christmas. Didn't you say you liked having a piano whenever you felt like celebrating or were feeling down?
I did? Wait, I did. You actually remembered such a thing.
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. That is my favorite line of, like, what's the thing? It's one of my favorite lines in Phoenix Wright. Dude turns a case with that.
You're so sweet.
Yo, Dorothy's going
Oh, the
Pog.
little heart eyes.
Yeah, that was cute. Dorothy Pog. Oh, okay, then Merry Christmas, Yang. Yeah, it's, I was almost said it's already Halloween for him. Australia's not that far ahead. I was half expecting her to say that she meant a literal piano woman. Glad I was wrong. Dorothy Pog. So much silence. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So, did you enjoy the soda?
Oh, did you find that one out?
Was it supposed to be a secret?
No, but don't go around telling everyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help, but a hug night is usually one of my most expensive services.
It is?
Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Not to mention it limits the chances of getting any other client that night. Still, did it help?
Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot.
So, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right?
Yeah. Do you want to know more about it?
Do you want to tell me about it?
I've brought it up enough times already, I think.
No problem then. You were sad and that's all I needed to know.
I do appreciate that from a narrative standpoint, that we don't have to listen to Jill explain it again.
Yeah.
But, like, if I was Dorothy, I'd be like, I kind of like more details, but then again, I'm nosy, so... And, like, I need more context than that to understand.
Sorry for the loss, though. I mean it.
Thanks. Although, I've wondered for a while, do you Lilum really understand that... Jill! How many times do I have to say it today? Like, do you Lilum? I don't know. That reads really wrong to me. Or like, it's grammatically correct, but do Lilum... It's such a minor difference, but I guess that's why the term microaggression exists, much to the chagrin of many people.
Sorta, kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So, our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death, though.
You do?
We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that nothingness is paralyzing.
It's basically like how we see death, except they just have more sturdy bodies. You know, we have hospitals and stuff. That shit would have killed like, most of the shit we deal with would have killed someone from back in, like, the past. You know, we can lose a fucking arm now and still survive. That was not heard of, like,
Right.
300, 400 years ago. It's kind of the same thing. You know, they can just lose their entire body.
Yeah.
One day we'll be able to lose our entire body. They'll just put our brain in a jar like Taylor.
Yeah.
Were you here for Taylor?
I was not.
Oh, Taylor's great. Taylor's a literal brain in a jar.
Nice. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing.
Oh my god, they actually followed that? You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history.
Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted.
Yeah, wait till you have, like, 6 million years of history, Dorothy. I don't know how long humans have been around. I think it's less than 6 million, but I genuinely don't know.
Seriously, though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. But how could those laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed in some old book?
You taking some shots there, Dorothy? If I remember correctly, those were the only distilled versions of laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. Yep, Asimov's laws of robotics is just something from science fiction, and people seem to take it as gospel even now.
Yep.
It's really fucking dumb. Oh yeah, like human civilization. Yeah, 20k years. That makes sense. It also depends when you start consider civilization starting. A lot of scholars put it to the invention of the leg splint, because
interesting.
Well, that's the first sign of humanity, because it's not only because humans we got around by communication, and that's how we won, because you know we lose in a fight against any animal. Like, you put me in a ring with a tiger, I'm fucked. A chimp, it's over. Like,
Yeah.
I can maybe beat a raccoon on a good day, you know?
Yep.
Like, you know, that kind of thing. But the way we survived is communication and pack work. And also the fact that we're, we're stamina hunters. Like, animals can go faster than us, but we just keep following. Like, a cheetah runs at 70 miles an hour away for like 30 minutes. We just walk a nice 5 miles an hour, and we eventually catch up to it because it has to stop to rest. And we just did that until they exhausted themselves. But the reason why people say the splint, a lot of scholars say the splint is where civilization is a good sign of civilization beginning, is because it was... We would still leave behind useless members of packs. Like, that's what animals do. Is, like, they mourn, but they don't know how to fix a broken leg. They don't have... Some don't have the capacity, some don't have the intelligence, but do have the capacity, like, the knowledge. But fixing the leg, it would take a lot of time, and then that would be a member of the pack who was damn near useless for months and months on end, because it takes a long time for a bone to heal properly, especially when you're using, you know, a splint made from branches and, like, leaves.
Right.
So that's seen as the first signs of humanity in society, because it was genuinely caring for another without the benefit of them being able to provide for you.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Which I like. I like a lot. Because before it was just pack animal type stuff, essentially. We were just slightly more intelligent pack animals who learned how to make tools. But that was the first... It's seen as like the first truly compassionate act by humans, and that's what sparked society. Because fuck the survival of the fittest bullshit. No, humans survived because we help each other. Anyone who thinks it's anyone who genuinely believes in survival of the fittest is either a sociopath or doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. Because that is not how humans survived. They're a reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need to use it to their favor.
Wow, you're a nerd.
Wow, I really feel that after me going off on a rant about it. I really feel a connection to Jill. I really do. Look who's talking.
Let's change the subject a bit, though. Mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment's very comfy, you know?
It's a tad small, though. Sorry about that.
And your cat is so cute. What was his name again?
4.
Why 4?
I figured if he ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell 4. It happened once. You'd be surprised how many golf players you run into. Oh hey, it's past midnight. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas! And every time you play with him, you can say it's foreplay.
We gotta get that cat's name changed. Yeah. He was also named after someone.
Really? Who?
A little kid that wanted to transcend. Oh no.
Oh no. What? A movie character or something?
Sure, let's go with that.
Hmm?
Do you want anything else?
Let's see if you know me that well. Give me something I'd like.
Oh, you fuck. Okay then. WWDO, what would Dorothy order? She ordered a Bleeding Jane. No, the Bleeding Jane was unusual. Ah, fuck. A Sugar Rush. Wait, no, that was weird. Fuck it. You've been here for Dorothy Teens before. Do you remember anything she's ordered in the past?
Literally just the Bleeding Jane. That's all I remember.
Yeah, that one leaves an impression, huh? I think they did that on purpose. They were like, alright, let's make
just to fuck you up.
Yeah, this game does that. Curse me being sick. This would have been way fresher in my memory. I lost 3 days. Alright. I'm going with Sugar Rush because she did order one of those. I'm more confident in this, so I won't ask chat for help. She might also order a Rantini, but too late. Here you are.
This one's pretty basic, huh?
First drink I ever created on this system. Still a favorite with people up till today.
Can't blame him.
You know what? Good enough.
I still can't believe you actually remembered what I said about the piano woman.
Yeah, me either. Fucking she's hogging again. It's always good to keep a note of what regular's like, you know? I've wondered for a while, though. Why do you keep coming back here?
For you, of course.
Come again?
Why else would I come if not to see you?
I mean, I was hoping you'd say the bar's nice, or... You know, I kind of like this place, Dorothy. I was kind of hoping I wasn't the only...
You're one of the few people willing to hear me out, always filled with curiosity. And you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice. There's also the bar, the way it's insulated from the noise of the city. It's really comfortable.
There we go.
And it's just a bit away from the street I'm always at. A win-win situation.
I see. It was weird to see you down, though, especially since you're always so lively.
Well, I wasn't down really. I was just thinking about a lot of things.
Like what?
Well, my mom, guardian, asked me to go home on Monday for a bit. And as much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring.
Ah, yes, the holidays. Guardian. That whole thing about someone taking care of a Lilim after they deploy until they reach maturity, right?
Yep, and I'm proud to say that I reached psychological maturity in just 1 year.
Yo, good job, Dorothy. Okay, her guardian's still alive. And she called her mom. So... she's at least a human life. She's not older than a human lifetime. So we got that. We're not dealing... well, and I don't know when Lilim was first deployed, so... but yeah, you know, we're not dealing with like a 50-year-old robo. Because she hasn't told us her age, just that she's mentally 24 and physically 12 to 13.
They always try and keep a varied pool of volunteers to make the collective source grow faster.
So, what's wrong with your guardian?
Well, she still treats me like a kid.
Oh, hey, bot. How are you doing? Get out of here.
Get that bot out of here. The worst part is that sometimes I fear she might see me as some sort of replacement for her dead daughter.
Oh.
Oh no.
And the mother's old enough to have a daughter who is dead.
You.
Huh? Dead daughter?
I was deployed to her not long after she lost her daughter. A contrived coincidence, really. Even when I was still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using me as a replacement. She didn't, though, or at least not consciously.
Yeah, I think it's more like getting a pet after your pet dies.
Oh.
It's not, like, you know, after you've done, like, some of the healing. Like, you're not directly replacing them, but there are times where you're like... you know. You still kind of feel it.
Mm-hmm. At times she would just stop doing something, or return a gift she's given me. If she felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter onto me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. She was conscious of it. Like, that she might be projecting.
What irony that years later I'd make a living pretending to be someone else in the bedroom.
Including Ingram's daughter, 3 years in a row.
Oh my god.
Yeah. How's that?
Well, most of the time, my job involves role-playing. A daughter, a student, some helpless kid. It means I've gotten many clients looking exactly for that, but on the other hand... from a professional standpoint, I'd rather have them hire me because of me. Because of my character, not because I'm the one that Rose plays as a little girl's. Maybe I need to exaggerate some attribute.
What's the problem with your guardian, then? If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it? I don't think she's trying to fuck your guardian, Jill.
Because I don't want to make her sad. Every time I visit her, I fear she might look at me and see her daughter. That seeing me makes her sad. At this point, I don't even care if she's projecting her daughter onto me. I just don't want to make her feel sad.
Aww. Did you try talking with her?
How so?
Telling her just what you said to me. Clear up those fears. I mean, unless she's not the kind to want anyone opening up to her, that is.
I never really thought about talking to her about that. It doesn't sound like something you just bring up, though.
Keep it in mind, at least. Maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. I wouldn't know, though. I haven't met her.
She's a really nice woman. The problem's mostly with me, I think.
Well then, I'm taking my break.
Oh, I'll be leaving then.
No, what I was trying to say is that I'm taking my break. You wanna come?
Really?
If you don't mind talking on a chilly night in an alley behind a bar. That is.
I've done worse in alleys.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let's go.
Boss, I'm taking my break. This is our first client. Oh no, we had a Dissension and Bella. Alright. Break time.
Woo.
Not for us, though.
Oh.
It's now safe to keep playing. I think this is supposed to be Say. It could be Dana. It doesn't look like either of them. But she's wearing armor. And not like, it's not a robot arm. I love these scenes. It's just so cool looking. Want one?
Yeah. Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette?
Now you're a little girl?
I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely.
Oh my god, Dorothy.
But anyway, thanks, no. Smoking seriously messes with my air filters and they're a hassle to replace.
Same.
Don't mind me though. Smoke to your heart's content.
I guess she can just close her mouth and nose and not breathe for a little bit. So she doesn't have to deal with secondhand smoke. Thanks. So, why don't you tell me about this guardian of yours? I want to know what kind of woman she is.
Sure. Well, her name is Sophia Graham. Graham? Graham?
It's like Graham. Because,
okay.
This would be reaching back even if you were here for it, but, Graham?
She's a retired PE teacher. Nowadays she works at a gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit, if I do say so myself.
Ooh.
She had a daughter. Apparently she suffered from nanomachine rejection all her life.
Mm-hmm. You hear when I went on my whole spiel about how it's usually not detecting the fetus? Yeah, her daughter was one of the rare cases where it wasn't.
Oh no.
So she had, yeah.
And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck.
What was her daughter's name?
I don't know. I never asked, really.
I know it.
Are you okay? I'm reading fear, or is that surprise? It's hard to tell.
I'm fine. Yeah. Wait, read?
Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with the combination of body heat readings, face recognition, and context.
We do 2 out of 3 of those things.
Me.
Yeah, we can't really read body heat. I guess we replace that with hearing. Wait, she's not here. Does she not hear us normally?
I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyway, are you sure you're fine?
Oh my god, I just realized Lilum could... They could, depending on how complex, like, their abilities are, they could literally save the data of, like, when someone's projecting certain emotions. And then have it set up so... I'm imagining, like, a folder system. She would have, like, emotions, Jill, and then, like, data for each of Jill's emotions. And so then
yeah.
So, like, she could because, you know, sometimes you misread someone. Like, one I fuck up a lot is laughter and crying. Which... You do not want to get those two mixed.
Right.
But when you're only listening to someone, it's very easy to mix those up. For me, at least. But yeah, she could be like... No, this audio wave doesn't fit laughter. Like, she wouldn't have to make that mistake. Once she knows someone's emotions... Oh, that sounds awesome. I want that.
Me too. Need.
No, you're neurotypical. Go away. Me first.
What?
Me first. I have the disability that makes it difficult. Yes, I will use that to my advantage, and it's comical. I'm that guy. Yeah. Scared or surprised? She's not wrong, though. Wait, does that mean your last name isn't really Hayes?
Hayes is just my artistic name. Sounds more exotic, and that's what people usually look for in this business. I tried other names, though.
Oh boy.
Oh dear. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham.
Ooh.
I tried Dorothy Warrior once, but a legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me cold.
So, what's your legal name then?
Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. A bit of a mouthful if you ask me.
Cute.
He's very
RDWG. So, Dorothy's actually your second name? Should I call you something like Becky then?
People have always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it. It's useful too. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name and they always get caught.
Because they use Dorothy Hayes as their name?
Yep. Only my mom or guardian calls me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear it from others.
What about Willow?
Willow's my first surname, actually. When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as a last name. Shortly after I joined their household, they separated, so I was left with his family name first.
Hold on, so your real name in short would be Rebecca Willow?
It doesn't have the same pizzazz to it, if you ask me.
You know what, that's very true. Whatever you say, Becky.
Stop it! It'd be like if I called you Julianne all of a sudden.
Oh no, she pushed the Julianne button.
Oh no. Whoa. That was anger I read just now. Lots of anger.
I think it's weird enough already if you call me Jill instead of Honey.
Weird, huh? How you can end up feeling associated with a name that's not yours?
Yeah, I feel that. Ame's been calling me Ryan more recently instead of Ox, and it's weird every time. I also feel the same way whenever Ayumi calls me Ryan. Because she started the nickname Oxy for me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's where that came from.
Oh, I see.
It's the first time in a long time I've let anyone give me a nickname. I have an uncle that always called me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. That's some shit I'm gonna do when I have, like, multiple nieces and nephews. Fully intentionally. Neither of us mind it, though, because he's calling us what he thinks we're calling instead of mixing us up. That's fair. Yeah, I suppose there is a difference between that. They just didn't correct him, and... Oh my god, one of them's gonna... If one of them went missing as a kid, they went out to, like, Uncle, and they were like, "Hey, where's Jill?" And it was like, "Oh, I saw Jill over that way." But Jill was actually over the other way, and that's the way Tina went.
Oh no.
That would be a disaster. That and it's completely useless to try and correct him. But, you know, maybe that effect is true for your clients too.
How so?
Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are also going for the actor playing the character.
So you're saying they go for my roleplay instead of just mere roleplay?
Hey Zora, how you doing? Speaking of Ame, there's an Ame emote. Sounds too far-fetched?
Sounds plausible, actually.
Yeah, a lot of people are always nervous whenever Sony decides to reboot Spider-Man again for that exact reason.
Okay, honey. I'll take my leave now. Don't want to take up all your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow.
Bye! I remember to buy more cigars. Jill smokes cigars?
Whoa.
Back. Did I miss something? Actually count the worst PPV main event fight I've seen all year? Not really, no. Oh yeah, Christmas Eve wrestling.
Wrestling.
Oh, what the fuck? Get out of here, Anna. Anagram.
Oh. I see.
She gets upset. Nobody ever tries to make jokes about it because she thinks, because everyone's always like, well, you've probably heard every joke, but
Right.
like nobody tries but nobody has because everyone has the same thought. All right, going out. I'll have a word with Gogo outside. He was so hyped for that match. He must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Say.
Good evening, Jill.
Imagine being a consciousness stuck in a vending machine.
Yeah,
You have to assume
that would be hard.
you have to assume he's like essentially hardwired to enjoy his existence as a vending machine, right? Like he can't be
Hopefully.
a full sentience. It's either Dorothy has said, like, she's talking about like breaking some kind of law. I think it was when Say called out her illegal modifications actually. That like, I thought she was gonna send me to prison. They put me in a vacuum cleaner for 3 years, too, if I behave well. So that's a Lilum prison. They just put you in appliances. So maybe
Oh no.
So maybe Gogo's an ex-con. How are you doing?
The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better.
Damn, those trauma things really help. That was like a week ago. The whole bank thing.
Yeah, damn.
How about your injuries? You know, it's really weird. Like, when you play a game like this, in sync with real time, at roughly, like, essentially I'm kind of doing, I turn up at the bar roughly the same time every day. So you could just say it's my shifts are flexible, or Jill's shifts are flexible, because if she's at a bar, she's running, like, night shift. Because she doesn't like getting up in the day. It's interesting to think, like, how, like, the assumptions they make about, like, how people remember things. Because, yeah, they're talking about the trauma. It's like, yeah, that shit was, like, a week ago, maybe. Like, it's definitely not been 2 weeks since, because, I mean, that's how long ago it was for us. How long ago it was for us is how long ago it was for them.
Right.
And it's like, I don't know, it's just interesting. Like, something like that, you'd be very consciously aware of how long ago that was. But if you play this all in one burst, you're just like, oh man, that was ages ago in game. But also, it's so fresh in your memory. You would have done it like a day ago, maybe. I don't know, it's just something I think about a lot. How are your injuries?
My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though.
Oh, that's always the worst. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today?
Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while.
I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside.
Buster? Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me.
Ah, I see. What can I get you?
Something cold.
Always something cold with you. Sure. Something cold for Say. No, that'll help. Yeah, Sunshine Cloud.
Yeah.
Starting to remember drinks. Yeah, been working at this bar for 2 weeks. Finally starting to remember some stuff. It's crazy to think this is day 12 of it, and like I skipped 3 days. So, really we're on like... No, because I've been staying in sync other than that. Like, this is the 24th. I started on the 12th. So yeah, I've only been doing this for 12 days. But it feels like this started like so long ago. Time's weird.
time is weird.
SunCloud. Here.
Yeah, this is the one.
Also, God, I remember when I was planning to, I would do this before. This would be like a pre-stream thing, essentially, was the original plan. It'd be like, oh, I'll do a day in Valhalla, and then I'll stream wherever I was going to stream that day. I was a fool. Why drink something cold when the weather outside is so cold too?
It's not that cold, actually.
That's my girl.
But I've always had decent tolerance for the cold, so I'm not a good reference.
It's a good point. It's Christmas Eve and she's going out in like
A
a
tank top.
tank top and bandages.
Yeah.
So, Stella isn't with you today?
She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered.
And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow.
You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. Can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time?
If there's a next time at all. Oh, we won't get to invite Say to the Christmas party next year because we're going to be stuck in purgatory forever, reliving the same Christmas over and over and over and over. Until Nirvana comes out. Hopefully that's set at Christmas too. But I feel like they might set it at like Easter or something so they can reference different holidays. Or like Valentine's Day or something. Which would be cool. More world building. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Or if they go big with it, maybe it could span a year. That would be a lot harder to do.
Yeah.
If they go for that, though, like, I'm still going to try and do the same thing for Nirvana. Obviously, I won't be able to plan voices ahead of time, but, you know, maybe we'll just get, like, a stock of people and just be like, hey, Thorny, you just come stream with me a couple days a week. Hey, Milk, you also join a couple of days, and I'll find, like, I don't know, Kate, or, like, Honey, like, you guys on different days. So I've always got, like, male and female voices to hold the load.
Yes.
And just see how it shakes out. Because I won't know, because I'm not going to look up schedules ahead of time. So I'll just have to be like, okay, I have Milk to do some girl voices on some days. I have Honey to do some girl voices on some days. Just whenever people are available. And just scramble. That'll be fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. That'll be good. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
I want you to know that I want you to have a good time.
This feels like something you would say if someone invited you to a party but you already had plans.
Yeah.
You'd be like, man, I really want to come, but I'm already going and I can't.
It's pretty much exactly what I would do. Have fun. Drink a couple beers in our honor.
I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like?
They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food, though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left.
That's nice.
Eee. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members.
Jesus Christ. I assume that's her personal staff and not all the staff of Zaibatsu Corps.
Yeah, probably.
Really?
She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines.
Ah, tax write-off. Never understood how those work. Because it's like... And I know it's like rich people shit, and like big rich people shit, but it's like, yes, I will donate $1 million to charity and use it as a tax write-off. And it's like, does that save you more than $1 million in taxes?
Well, no. But I had clients who would host I think they still do, a Super Bowl party every year, and they have something about like a police charity in it,
Mm,
and so therefore they get to write the whole party off.
that's awesome.
Yeah, and they spend like $500,000 every year making this party.
Yeah, see that I get, 'cause you don't have to pay extra taxes on money you already spent. But like, when people talk about like donating to charity for the tax write-off, I don't understand. Because it's like,
Well, it's like you donate to charity and you get to take that money off your taxes if you spend more than if you have to deduct more than $12,000 worth of stuff.
mm,
Like if you own a house and things like that, then you have more that you get to deduct.
mm,
But for the normal person, it doesn't do shit
okay,
because most people don't have $12,000 worth of things to deduct.
ah. Yeah, it was always confusing, so I was like, okay, but surely this has to save them more money than they're donating, which, full respect to people who can figure out, like, especially if they do using charity as their outlet for it. Like,
Mm.
I don't care, like, if they're doing it for like, completely selfishly, if they're just like, yeah, this will save me money. It's like, fuck, dude. If donating to donate to their own charities. They get money goes and still get a tax write-off. That's also a good point. But yeah, I don't give a shit if rich people are like, ah, yes, I will donate to charities that help people just so I don't have to, just so I actually end up saving money. It's like, great, you get to keep money, and poor people get things that they need. Everyone wins.
Yeah.
I'm not too upset
Right.
about it. Like, as long as your selfish deed puts more good in the world, then fucking be as selfish as you like. I don't give a shit. I
Yes.
care about the result in that case. Or, like, the consequences. Because, you know, if you're killing someone for selfish reasons, but they're, like, a murderer, maybe still don't murder. But, you know. Circumstantial and shit.
She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella.
Aww.
Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween. Name a party and she most likely celebrates it big.
Oh man, I would love to see how Stella does Halloween.
Yes.
Interesting.
Do you like parties, Jill?
No. Oh. I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them. I'm a little more introverted than that.
I see. I only go to parties that Stella is attending because otherwise I'd just stand there without anything to say.
That's cute.
Ooh, that's so me.
I feel like you could put... I feel like you could put Say in a room, though, and she would make friends.
Oh, not me.
I feel like you could do that. Like, if we put you just in a room with people, and, you know, they weren't, like, assholes, you would come out of there with, like, acquaintances, at the very least.
I don't know.
Provided, you know, they struck up a conversation.
Yes.
I don't know, I feel like you're the kind of person that once, like, you get talking to people, you could, like, make friends with most people. Actually, no, I know that about you, because of some of the people you're friends with. Genuinely baffles me, and I'm like, Milk's just a nice person, I guess. I've had a conversation about this with someone, I was like, I don't get it, and they were like, I don't either. And I was like, I don't know, Milk's nice, I guess.
I'm gonna have to talk to you about that after.
Oh, you know exactly who it's about, and you know exactly who I spoke to about it.
Okay. That's so funny. That and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know?
You're not?
I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. I don't think that's true. Although with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too, breezy, too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing.
Say, you're supposed to wear underwear under the dress. At the very least, panties. Depending on the dress, maybe not a bra.
But I bet you'd look good in a dress, Jill.
It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that.
We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own.
That's hard to imagine. We've triggered it multiple times, Jill. What do you think her complex is?
I don't know. Oh, but she does have one. She just stresses about her bust size.
Oh, I was thinking of the other complex. Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact.
Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest.
Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes.
Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it.
Oh shit. I got some fan art to look up.
In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask the specifics. That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those,
Drills?
They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest.
Damn, that's so much effort.
I know.
She seems affluent enough. Why not go through reduction surgery?
Because she also kinda likes having that size. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her.
Huh.
I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess in a taller or thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter or thinner than the norm.
I'm looking up how tall Stella is. We don't have that information. Fuck.
Darn it.
No, we do have, though.
Hmm?
We have, ooh, concept art. But no, not that. We have, art from her in VA-11, and, not art from her from VA-11, art of her from the Girls Frontline crossover they did, which includes her in, because obviously in Girls Frontline they have alternate outfits.
Mm-hmm.
So we have art of her in Say's outfit. And we have art of Say in Stella's. So I'm gonna throw those up on screen real quick.
Yes.
Open image in new tab. And I'll send them to you so you can see them, because I don't know if you can see my screen fully. Or rather, I don't know if you're looking at my stream.
I'm looking at it.
Oh, okay. I'll just pull them up then. Let's just do a quick window capture. Yeah, there's nothing incriminating there. We're good. All right.
It's so cute.
So yeah, that's Stella's art in Girls Frontline from the collab. This is Say's.
Mm-hmm.
This is Stella in Say's outfit, or I guess just a general Valkyrie outfit. Yeah, she's got a different number. Yeah, she's with a different core. That's cool. She would have been. So this is them saying she would have been in a different unit. I wonder what this kind of unit is. I haven't looked up what the numbers mean. And this is Stella. This is Say in Stella's outfit.
Aww.
Oh, and also, because she's a cat, the cat ears, because cat boomer.
Yes.
So cute. Is Say missing her? No, is Stella missing? Oh, Stella has her ears here, though. I guess that makes sense. But it would have been cool to see her, see her without them. Those drills are intense, though.
Yeah, they're crazy.
They're even crazy.
So much hairspray.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Aww.
It's her little sprite from GFL. Oh, look at Stella's.
Aww.
Yeah, I just wanted to show those off, and I'll probably, after I finish, again, I'll probably go through like a lot of the art because I find it fascinating. I'll probably go through it on stream, but for now, sorry, it's the first time I've looked at my stream since we started. I just saw you.
Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill?
Not really. I feel more self-conscious about my height. Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you?
Yes and no. It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes.
Aww.
And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that.
I mean, probably. Let's be real.
It doesn't.
No?
No, not really. I have a friend who was in the army, and so she was like jacked, and she had like D cups, and she's still like super jacked. It doesn't help.
Yeah, but I imagine she'd look even more jacked if she was flat, right?
No,
No?
I don't think so.
Fair enough. You have experience. I don't. It's one of those things that you can't, like... what am I trying to say?
Well, like, chest, breasts, they, like, get flatter whenever you get more muscle there.
Yeah,
the muscle
that's
tighten.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Say's thinking, like, if she had more to start with, like, they wouldn't have... Well, they would have flattened out still, but maybe they would have left more of an impression. Although she has anime girl proportions anyway, so they're still very clearly there.
Right.
I love the use of shading, show how fucking ripped she is, though.
Yes. It's hot. I like ripped women.
Gotta show you what Dana looked like in GFL. You're fine, don't worry.
Thank you.
Can I get anything else?
Do you have something non-alcoholic?
I do. Give me a sec. Something non-alcoholic for Say. Okay, no fringe weavers. I'm not gonna be saying with optional alcohol. Yeah, a blue fairy.
Eee. You making it big?
Yeah, we need some money. Here.
Thanks.
You don't want to drink that much alcohol, are you?
It makes me feel sleepy, or, at the very least, makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. Makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling.
Something makes me feel like she's never got, like, drunk.
Mm.
Like, she's just either hit the sleepy mark. Like, this is what I do most of the time. I hit the sleepy mark and go to sleep, or I just don't drink enough, so I just kind of feel like tipsy.
Mm.
I've been drunk like once though, and it was a fun time.
You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb, everything starts sounding funnier than it really is.
Oh, but that's the good part.
Right. What's so good about not being able to control yourself?
Inhibitions are whack. That's a good question, actually. Well, to be fair, it's not fun being the only drunk person.
Mm.
Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Wow, yeah, I've never seen drinking as something like this. And I know people do, but damn.
Mm.
Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food. Or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. It doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes.
Mm. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of.
Some people deserve to be a part of it. There's also a matter of addiction, you know? Wow, why are we lecturing her? You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked.
Oh yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing?
Nothing fancy, it'll just be me, Boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it.
Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella's throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, you let me know, you hear?
I wish I could say. But you stop existing in like 2 weeks. Or like a week. Hey, say,
Yeah?
what do you plan on doing now?
I'm gonna check one last errand before going home.
She's so pure. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now with the White Knights disbanded and all?
To be honest, I don't know.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, what has she been doing? But I guess the White Knights probably paid well, and also she's got Stella if she ever really needed a place.
Yeah. I never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with a plan B, why not just make it the plan A?
Oh, say.
I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school.
Oh no.
I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption, sick of it.
Vigilante justice.
Yes.
Oh.
But I'm alive.
Hmm?
I learned something after the hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later.
That's nice to know.
Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party.
Please come again. Say becomes a vigilante superhero called the Valkyrie, headcanoning it now. Yeah, honestly,
Yes.
Yeah, I like, cause Say is like... Honestly, these are endearing qualities about her. Because she's pure and simple, I definitely don't see her, like, sighing and becoming a cop. Maybe a firefighter, because... Have you ever heard of a corrupt firefighter? Like...
Yes.
Oh, no!
Actually, there was a court case, like, About a year ago.
Oh,
With some
man.
firefighters that did a bad thing with the lady.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's a lot less common. Or just talked about less. Man. Because, like, I have, like, and I know it's not hospital assault, but I have my whole issue with, like, hospitals and medical people, because I know they're trying their best, but the medical industry is all kinds of fucked up. Like, it's
Yeah.
not so bad here, but, you know, in America, where this is in the future,
Yeah.
you know, and you know medicine has, the medical situation hasn't gotten better in this dystopian future.
Oh, definitely not.
Yeah. And it's like, so, you know, you got that whole issue. And then it's like the police, you know, we don't even have to touch that one. That's like firefighters, like, yeah, like Blink says, there's a lot less potential for abuse of power as a firefighter. Like,
Yeah.
what's the worst thing a fire? Well, I mean, not respond to a call, but that's why there's multiple, right? And it's like you don't get pulled over by firefighters. Like, all right, we're checking your trunk. Oh, what is this? A lighter? You trying to start some fires? It's like, you know, it's like that doesn't happen. They don't just. It's like,
Right.
it's like, it's like, oh, you have like a quart of no, a quart's big. You have like 100 milliliters of oil back here. Oh, is this fuel for some arson? It's like that doesn't happen. Yeah, you don't get like, you don't go to jail for possession of oil, like because you got pulled over by some firefighter going on a guilt trip. Yes, this is a thinly veiled marijuana shot, but whatever. Like, that doesn't happen. It's like the worst they can do is like firefighter blasts people with fire hose, kills two, is stopped by other firefighters. like that's that's the worst thing I can imagine. Or it's like fire station. They would get fire station didn't respond to calls from certain neighborhoods. Station has been announced shut down and all workers fired. Like, you wouldn't hear about fire stations staying open for neglect.
Right.
Yeah, go become a firefighter, say. Or a vigilante. Because that's what I see her falling into. Well, she's too nice to
I
be a
like the
vigilante.
vigilante because she could have a really cute uniform to wear.
Yeah. She could take her white knight uniform and spray it black.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then with like green accents.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Or like, yeah, that would be really cool. What else could she do? I'm trying to think what other jobs she could do now. Yeah, there's really not many for someone with her skill set, huh? I guess she could do bodyguard work.
That's what I was gonna suggest.
Yeah, I feel like she'd feel guilty doing bodyguard work for Stella, though, and she wouldn't want to work anywhere else because she'd have to spend less time with Stella.
Mm-hmm.
And also if she worked with, like, a bodyguards union or something, which I don't know if that's a thing, but, you know, like, a company. I'm sure there's companies that rent out bodyguards. Like, if she had to work with one of those, she wouldn't get to pick her clients. And it'd be pretty hard to do that freelance. Oh well, she'll figure it out. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. Oh, hey. Hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you? Alright. Something strong for Mr. Detective. Perhaps something manly? Crevice spike. Nope. Oh, thank God. I almost forgot the most important ingredient. Maybe if we get him drunk, he'll be less annoying. Man, so many voice lines from this playthrough could be taken out of context and really hurt me. Until I provide the context, because I ain't getting cancelled like that. Here you go. Yes, this'll do. So, what brought you here? Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area. What kind of work? Tracking someone. A gun for hire. Where about the girl? Crimson something. I am tracking that girl. Didn't you just get out of that job? I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money and, well, I just couldn't refuse again. Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder, though, there has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as a middleman to look for some murderer. Say, how safe is this place? We're protected by BTC property laws, the walls are soundproof, and I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone. Okay then, wait, soundproof walls? Why? Did you see those vending machines outside? This guy radiates 100% hipster energy, yeah.
Yeah, he really does.
Although this is like 7 decades after hipsters were ever relevant. So it's like more like he radiates boomer energy for 2070. It's like, this is how we dressed back in the good days, and that's how I liked it. We didn't have any of these robot arms. We got our arms crushed by forklifts, and that was how it was. That kind of dumb shit. Because you know there's going to be people when that, like, actual, like, I don't want to say functional prosthetics, but better than real prosthetics are a thing. It's gonna be a whole fucking thing. They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without those walls. Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender? No, but I want to meet him.
Same.
Nope. He's some big name from Kanye. I forgot about Kanye Vania! I forgot about Kanye Vania! Yes, it's that Kanye.
Nice.
Some big name from Kanye Vania. His blood apparently had some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing. What the fuck?
Whoa.
They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes the reaction and if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Uh-huh. No, they're using it to make a bioweapon. Well, turns out that Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here and he hasn't seen her ever since. He could be lying, you know. Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter. Why didn't you figure that out earlier? I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier. Fuck it, I'm country now. I know what you mean, Goulash, but I just love the idea of Kanye in 2021 being like, fuck rap, I'm making country music. I see. Can I get you anything else? What about a cobalt velvet? Okay. A cobalt velvet for Mr. Detective here. Here you are. Oh, you actually did it. Well, you expect me to mess up so you didn't have to pay? No. So, what made you accept the contract anyway, keeping in mind all the risks you told me about last time? He told me he wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least deliver a message. He could have been lying. Yes, people lie, you made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing or even if she's alright. You do? I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up. Then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her. Soon, I was worried something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contracts began to grow. I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand. So, how's the search going? I'm very close to finding her. The girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to her from before the bank incident though, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening. What will you do when you find her? I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? I might not look it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I better get back to work before the trail goes cold. Please come again. Are you done? Yeah. Okay then, I want you here tomorrow at 8 PM. No working beforehand, the bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all. Alright. Where's Gil, by the way? He stole all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on, wait a bit and I'll go with you. Oh, sure, thanks. Ah, we did it. Also, we met Crimson Rose today.
Oh?
Yeah, Vela.
Villa, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I see, I see.
I'm gonna save this for tomorrow. And then I'll read it tomorrow, because there's not time to read it today. Is the... Okay, no, that's the message isn't there yet. Alright, well, I guess that's today.
Awesome.
Huh, it feels...
Hmm?
I think my stamina for streaming is getting better.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because there was a time where I'd be like, oh man, I've been going for an hour and a half, it's time to end. Now I feel like it just started. But, that's for another day. I'm not going to stretch myself too thin, because I know that I don't know my limits, so I have to trick myself, essentially. We're going to stream a lovely Scottish VTuber today.
Ooh. Who?
She's associated with some kinds of cards of the tarot variety.
Ooh.
/ raid. Let's make sure I get her name right. I hear myself. Ah well. Fun stream. I'm glad. I try and put on a good show. Do my best. And as usual, Milk, thank you for the help. These Valhalla streams will not be the same without the assistance of you and everyone else who is lovely enough to join. And now I've lost a sentence for the big thank you speech at the end. But that's fine. But yeah, so we're gonna go raid tarot. You guys know the drill. Be nice, spread good vibes and wholesome times, and send them a stampede of love. Peace
Stampede of love.
out. Yeah, peace out. See you all tomorrow. And yeah, once again, we spread good vibes and wholesome times. Good night, everybody.
That's so cute.
And we're